You have to understand it's all nepotism. You have to understand it's all nepotism. Look, I'll rant about this right now. You have to understand it's all nepotism. Let's just say, hypothetically, I'm gonna get back on my bullshit for a second, because now I'm fired up. Let's just say, hypothetically, there's somebody who's like a big breadwinner in a community. Let's just say, hypothetically, it's pyrocynical. Let's just say that, hypothetically, people wouldn't ever talk about the fact that the dude is a fucking freakazoid fucking weirdo. They wouldn't talk about that because he's the fucking breadwinner of their little community. Think about it. I tried to tell you. This is gonna be another old man screams at cloud moment. Everyone's gonna be like, old man screams at cloud. Guess what? 2 years, my spirit shall rise from the grave, and you will all see that I was always right. Like, this is what I find fascinating about the internet, right? This is something that I find incredibly fascinating, is the degree to which something can be an open secret amongst people. Like, I have become so much more of a conspiracy theorist since I got into this. Because, like, you always think, the thing that people always tell you, right, is like, well, how would that many people keep that quiet? You wouldn't ever get that many people to agree to not talk about something. I got news for you. Yes, you do. Yes, they do. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they do. Like, actually, what is crazier to you? What is crazier to you? Like, finding out that somebody does horrible things and people don't care and being like, well, that makes me feel really weird. Or is it crazy to find out that somebody did horrible things and be like, yeah, well, they make me money. Well, you know, he said it wasn't true. Alright. I think I remember some Glink tweet that went like, the difference between a conspiracy and fact was 6 months. Yeah, that's pretty much accurate. Where it's like, that just doesn't seem like something he'd do. Trust me, I know him. Yeah, that's exactly what people say. But the thing is that it does seem exactly like something that they would do, and they know that, and that's what's funny. Pretty much all of Hollywood is that way. Exactly. I'd say that a lot of entertainment is that way. Because this is, I've talked about this before. I don't mean to just talk about myself, but this is, I like to psychologically analyze these things, and the only lens through which I can analyze the world is my own. But what I've found with being around people that are into entertainment is that they're very fucking weird. Like, they really, really want to be the center of attention, like, actually all the time. Which is why, like, I was talking to somebody about this recently, which is why, like, every single time, like, I talk about something, people will be like, see, look, he's just doing it to be relevant. And it's like, because that's the mentality that they're used to literally everybody having. And it's like, not everybody, most people, not everybody does things because they want to be relevant and make money. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Most well-adjusted people don't seek that kind of attention. Exactly. Exactly. Most well-adjusted people don't need adoration. Why do all entertainers have the exact same political opinions and beliefs? Because they're completely hollow, not alive, and they're a complete blank slate. That's why they're entertainers. Literally, the dumber you are, the faster you will succeed at this. Because you will be a tool. That's how it works. If you are a tool for other people, straight to the top, bro. Look at Hassan. If you're a tool for other people's interests, straight to the top. Swallow your morals for money? No, it's very easy for them because they don't have any. They don't have any in the first place. They were born without them. They were born hollow. That's a fact. Right, that's a fact. Born hollow. Thank you, fatherless behavior. For me, the worst thing about public scumbags is how they all play good boys for the public, the hypocrites. Yeah, whenever somebody's big into charity, that's how you know that they're a fucked up bastard. Deadass. Whenever somebody's really big, think of like the Clinton Foundation and things like that. Whenever somebody's really big into, like, or the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Whenever somebody's big into like public charity, you know they're a fucking scumbag. You know they're a fucking scumbag. Would this imply that sudden success is a sign of selling out? No, I mean it's like a chicken and egg situation. It's they all like it doesn't matter which one comes first, just know that they are heavily related to each other. Why would you ever donate to something and want people to know if you're actually doing a good deed? Because then you've gained off of it. If you gain off of charity, that's not charity at all. Like, that's like, I'm gonna go deep real quick. Right? The fucking, here, okay. I'm gonna hit you with some deep logic real quick. I'm gonna hit you with some facts and logic. We're gonna get based real quick, right? You remember when, when streamers do these, like, subathons for charity, right? You know that. They're not giving anybody anything. They're not giving anybody anything. They're not doing any good, right? I'm gonna hit you with some facts and logic. They're not doing any good. You're gonna, okay, so, hypothetically, right? You're gonna do a charity subathon stream. You're gonna gain, like, a ton of subs. Let's just say that it puts you at the top of Twitch. Let's just say, hypothetically, it does that. Is that not just boosting your career? And it's like, yeah, the charity gets money, but guess what you could have done if you were actually a good fucking person? You know what you could have done? Fucking donate, what, 1 month's revenue? A few $100,000? You know what I mean? You could actually give to charity. You're not giving to charity if you're fucking growing your career off of it. That's ridiculous. That's actually insane. Like, that is actually, like, such a manipulative way to live. I don't understand. Think about it. A viewer could have donated to the charity directly rather than funding someone's career. Exactly. Because these people understand that the higher your sub number, the higher your notoriety, the more people are going to watch you, the more people that are going to sub to you when you're not doing the charity thing, and it's all going to go into your pocket too. It's, to them, maybe it's a win-win. But to me, there's something a little bit morally suspicious about that. There's something a little bit morally suspicious, a little bit morally dubious, I would say. Literally, all that these streamers do, whenever you see a streamer buying indulgences with a resource that they have untold volume of, untold coffers. You know what I mean? These people, that's small, that's chump change, right? Taking something that you have a lot of and giving a little bit of it to a good cause publicly and being like, all I'm saying is whenever you see somebody buying indulgences, they're a scumbag. Because good people don't feel the need to do that. Good people, if they donate to charity, you know what they're going to do? They're going to donate to charity and they're going to be like, that was nice. And then they're going to move on with their life. You know what you could also do? Make more money for yourself and give it to charity and not pretend that you're a good person. They're like those GPU and console scalpers who are talking themselves up on social media like they're just helping to bring them to people who need them. That's exactly what they say. They're like, I'm just trying to help out some people who need it. I'm like, you're trying to help out some people who need it by directly tying your numerical success to helping people? So now people are assholes for not helping you grow? You manipulative fuck? You manipulative fuck? You sick bastard? Oh my god, dude. Don't pretend you're a good person, you're asking too much there. Well, yeah, but I mean, all I'm saying is the only people that feel the need to pretend to be good people are bad people. So it's like, I mean, hey, there you go. It's kind of like pretty fucking easy to tell when people are doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty fucking easy to tell when somebody's buying indulgences. Because it's like, oh, wow, this is a little weird. No, this is not about that in particular, Logan the Baker. This is about Twitch as a whole. I've seen this happen countless times. I've seen the fucking charity subathon bullshit so many times. It's such a fucking weird, hypocritical little culture of like, no, let me put it this way. Go down to any local business. Go down to your local bar. Go down to your local library. And if you ask anybody over the age of 25 what they think of people that do that, they'd be like, wow, they sound like scumbags. Anybody with life experience. The only people that think that's what a good person does, the only people that think that are either people that are terminally online or children. Nobody with actual real life experience that has lived in the world as an adult would ever think that these people are anything but scammers. It is like such a weird little demographic of easily manipulated people that fall for this shit. And that's on God. Give me money to give other people money. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And it's also like I just keep circling back to where it's like people are like, oh, look at this person doing this great thing for charity. It's like, yes. And when they're done doing it, they're going to be at the top of the website. They're self-serving. They're not giving anybody anything. What about fundraisers where the money goes directly to charity and the entertainment is for promoting the charity? That's different. That's different. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, if it's like a subathon, that's weird. That's like a numerical thing. If it is literally just a direct pipe where it's like, hey, you can donate directly to this thing here, that's a lot better. But at the same time, it's fucking weird. Just make money and donate it to charity like a normal fucking person. Like every other person does. The only people that do shit like this are fucking celebrities. And I don't think that I need to tell you that they're not good people. You know what I mean? Like, please. What's the difference between a subathon to a fundraiser, though? A subathon gives you numbers that boost you on Twitch. A subathon pushes you up on the site, pushes you up in the ranking, gives you more notoriety, gives you more clout. Really, what you're saying is, give me clout, and I'll give money to charity. You just start a religion I'm in? Maybe. Soon. Something like the Jerry Lewis telethon is completely different to what some Twitch streamers are doing? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, there's a big difference between raising money for charity and having charity be the tool by which you gain clout. Charity foundations are tax vacuums for rich people. Doesn't that make you think? Doesn't that make you think, doesn't it? It's almost like they don't actually care about giving to people at all. They just want a tax rebate. They just want a tax rebate. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Boop, I wasn't sure if that was different for charity. If Twitch actually takes 50% of donations during charity subathons, that's even fucking worse. There being a middleman present should instantly be a red flag. Exactly. Like, it's just so obvious. It's so obvious. And the thing is that it's obvious to any normal person. And that's what I'm saying is, why do you think that all of the good people quit? Because they are made sick by seeing this sort of shit. It's like, okay, it would be like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy right now. Give me a second. And then the best part is when you meet up with these people and they're like everyone's like gassing each other up over this, and it's like you're sitting there and you're like, this is like when politicians bomb a country and then they all sit around and they're like, what good we've done in the name of peace. That's literally what it feels like. It's like just a fucking... It's an echo chamber. It's an echo chamber. The thing with that is what they want you to do on Twitch, right? There's this new thing called Boost, where what they do is they expect you to, like, in addition to subbing, you can pay $5 to, like, boost somebody that you watch to be seen by new people. And the reason that they have to do that is because the entire top of Twitch, that entire front page, is 100%. Look me in the eyes right now. This is not a conspiracy theory. I know because they told me. I was at dinner with them. The front page of Twitch, the top of Twitch, that is all artificial. It's all artificial. They literally pick and choose who goes there. That's how it works. They pick and choose. It is like the YouTube trending page. It is not in any way a meritocracy. They're like, we like this person. Circle it back to what I was saying before. We like this person. Read, this person is a useful idiot. This person is a tool that we can use to push an agenda, normalize something like that, right? This person's a great tool. I can name about 10 right now. This person's a great tool. Let's put them on the front page so a bunch of people see them. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. As expected of the incestuous cesspool that is Twitch. Yeah, like nobody thinks it's odd that like all the top people on Twitch are like in really, really good with the company. That happens a little bit on YouTube. You see it with people like H3, but people hate that when it's YouTube. For some reason, people on Twitch are like, oh, there's nothing weird at all about that. There's nothing weird at all about that. Like, I mean, I've talked about this before. It's not like I was at a dinner with Twitch where they basically pitched Dream SMP and said, we'll give you the front page if you do this. I mean, it's not like that happened. It's not like they brought an actual fucking sexual predator to that dinner to be the person to talk to us about it. That's not what happened. That is exactly what happened, actually. That is actually exactly what happened. And I was like, well, this is a bit of an eye-opener. I know that I've told this story before, but I'm sure that there are new people here today. But you gotta realize, it's all fake. It's all fake. This is not an old man yells at cloud thing. Here's the thing. Literally, give it 6 months, and people are gonna be like, oh, I can't believe all this shit. I told you now. I told you now. Just please understand that soon, somebody's gonna catch on. Somebody's gonna catch on. Eventually. Eventually. And like, here's the thing. It's funny, I know for a fact that after I do this stream, I'm gonna get a DM from somebody. They're gonna be like, why were you talking about that? You have to understand that it's not a good look for you to talk about that. I don't fucking care, man. It happens every single time I do one of these streams, by the way. Every single time somebody who's big into Twitch is like, hey, you shouldn't be. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I'm like, because I don't care. I don't care, man. Oh, one conclusion. The internet is not a safe place for minors. No. I don't think that you should be on the internet before you're 16, honestly. I really don't. Because it's like, all that I've realized in the past few years is there are a terrifyingly large amount of predators in the world. There are a terrifyingly large amount of predators in the world, and even worse, there's as much of that is a large number, there's a much, much larger number of people that will enable them. They're like, you know what I mean? There's so many people that will just enable them. And then when you're like, dude, why were you fucking enabling this guy to be such a fucking horrible person? They're like, hey man, I'm trying to chase the bag. Like, as if that's virtue. As if there is virtue in that. And here's the thing. Look. We all love a bit of Ayn Rand sometimes. And by we, I mean me. All about, right? All about radical self-interest, me, honestly. The problem with that is, in this situation, these people are too stupid to even see what is in their own radical self-interest, to the point that they will dig themselves such a fucking deep hole. It is so short-sighted. And that means that there is only one way that it can go, which is down. That's how it works. I also love that this song is called At Any Cost. What perfect timing.